During the Renaissance, people began to think about the world in new ways. They also began to think about God in new ways, and many of them thought that they should leave the Catholic Church. By doing this, the Pope lost a lot of power, because when people left the Catholic Church, they took their land and their money with them. They even began to start new churches, which would challenge the Catholic Church. When people leave the Catholic Church, they took the power upon themselves to read the Bible for themselves. They took the power upon themselves to begin their own churches. Today, these are called the Protestant churches. And people understood, slowly, that if I can read the Bible by myself, I can do anything. So we looked at the question then, well, where does power come from? One answer is education. As each of us is educated, we strengthen our own power to do whatever we want. Sadly, we saw in the news a real-life situation with this young lady, Malala. She wanted to go to school, and some people, the Taliban, didn't want her to do that. They didn't want her to have this kind of power, and so they tried to kill her. So we can really see this is a very real situation. Power comes from us, and it comes from our own education. This was true 500 years ago, and it is true today. So as people transitioned away from the church and they realized they could do anything, they had to think again about not only who was telling them about God, but who was telling them about themselves and their government. And we looked at these ideas. People have certain natural rights. They are entitled to life, liberty, and property. Man is born free. A monarch's right to rule is given to him not by God, but by the people. And if a monarch rules badly, throw him out. If these ideas are true, who has power? What is power used for? How can you get power? And how is power controlled? These are questions people would begin to answer. So we reviewed back and saw that Columbus lived in the age of discovery because what happened? The New World was discovered. Galileo lived during the Renaissance, which was Europe waking up, people beginning to see new realities. And now we have this new age where people are saying that they have rights and they can decide things for themselves. We thought about a name for this age. What would we call it? And that would be our next unit.